Hello, good evening, and welcome to News 9. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM in Accra, on Love 99.5 FM in Kumasi, and streaming worldwide at myjoyonline.com, X Spaces, and YouTube. We're also live in all 16 regions of Ghana via our partner stations, including Space 87.7 Takwa, Ganga FM in Jirapa, ATL 100.5 Cape Coast, Dreams FM Bogatanga, and Lolonyo 93.3 FM in Hohoi. Coming up tonight, Ghana officially welcomes first batch of voluntary evacuees from South Africa following an initial postponement due to legal conditions.
We will go to the length of this world to bring you back home safely. We say Akwaba to all of you. Obake, Winsolo.
Looming disruption to academic work in pre-tertiary schools across the country as the Ghana National Association of Teachers and other teacher unions threaten to escalate a strike started by its members in the Takwa Inswaye municipality over military brutality against 3 of its members.
All their bills and all the kind of pains they suffered should be taken care of. Number two, they should be compensated. Then number three, an unqualified apology should be rendered not only to the teachers affected, but to the entire teaching profession.
And it is official. Tonight, Asante Achim MP Ohene Kwame Frimpon's arrest is in relation to investigations of alleged fraud and money laundering.
What I know is that they are saying he's under investigation. For what? For fraud or this fraud and or I think money laundering.
We have details as a Dutch court sits for his bail condition by close of this week.
The lawyers have successfully filed for his bail today.
Okay.
We filed the bail today successfully. And so we are praying that they'll be given a hearing sometime within the week.
In business,
foreign direct investment inflows hit $2.61 billion in 2025. Details from the Ghana Investment Promotion Center.
also coming up, President John Mahama has pledged massive infrastructure and development expansion in Zongo communities as he joins the Muslim community to celebrate Eid al-Adha.
Very soon, construction and rehabilitation of roads and other infrastructure projects will begin in several Zongo communities across the country. We are starting with the Sukofedwa Zongo area, the road network.
And anticipation is building as football lovers prepare for Hit FM's Rep Your Jersey mega event.
Come in, Hit FM, Rep Your Jersey. I am going to be there live on Saturday 30th. I'm a Barcelona fan, but because of my boss Fred, I am going to be in support of Arsenal.
The latest of these and many other stories are coming up shortly. You can be a part of the show by sending us a WhatsApp on 055 11 11 997. My name is Kenneth Gyasi. This is Joy News, independent, fearless, and credible. Good evening. Relief and emotion at the Kotoka International Airport tonight as the first group of 300 Ghanaians evacuated from South Africa return home after weeks of anxiety over xenophobic attacks. The group took up government's voluntary evacuation offer following rising tensions and fears of violence against foreign nationals. Well, the first batch was officially welcomed by government officials led by the Foreign Affairs Minister. Addressing the returnees upon arrival, Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa reaffirmed government's commitment to ensuring their safety and smooth reintegration into society.
One, for your transportation. So there will be a transportation allowance to wherever you live, wherever your homes are, whoever you are going to connect to. And then there will be a reintegration allowance, a special package to help you put your lives back on track. So today we send a clear message. Ghanaians have a caring government. Ghanaians are valued. Ghanaians are loved. Ghanaians are cherished. And if you mess around with Ghanaians anywhere in the world, thinking that they are orphaned or nobody cares about them, you are mistaken, and you are making a mess of yourself. We will always care for Ghanaians. We will always.
That's the Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, who also revealed that 26 Guinean nationals who were detained by South African authorities over visa violations are among the first batch of evacuees who have returned home.
Let me especially welcome the 26 Ghanaians who we negotiated. They were in prison. They had been detained for visa violations. We negotiated with the South African government that since we are evacuating our nationals, we don't want to leave anybody behind in prison. And the South African government agreed with us. So I want to thank President Cyril Ramaphosa and my counterpart, Foreign Minister Roland Lamola, for accepting our plea. So now there is no Ghanaian in any South African prison for visa violations. We have brought all of them back home.
That's the Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa. Michelle Latte is my colleague. She was there for us. Michelle, the Chief of Staff, was also present at the Accra International Airport earlier today. What message did he have for the returnees?
So, Ken, the Chief of Staff was actually representing the President who couldn't come in because of the Eid al-Adha festivities. But his main message was to tell the returnees to remain hopeful and optimistic, especially within this time that is going to be very challenging for them. For many of them, they've left their jobs and they now have to rebuild their lives. But let's listen to the Chief of Staff.
What I'll be trying to say is that His Excellency the President would have loved to hear himself to receive his sons and daughters who were locked up in South Africa. But due to the Islamic event, he couldn't make it, and that's why he's asking to come and represent him. Most importantly, we want to encourage our brothers and sisters, and once they are back home, they should be very optimistic and hopeful about the future. Because I believe sincerely that sometimes God has different ways of opening new doors for us. And so let's be very optimistic. As a nation, we shall always stand by our people, no matter where you find yourself. Be encouraged and believe that we shall all end well.
Chief of Staff Julius Deborah. Michelle, you also interacted with some relatives of the returnees. What really did they tell you?
So most of them raised concerns again about the attacks that their family members had gone through while they were still in South Africa, and they expressed that they were very happy with government's plans to evacuate all of them, especially for those who have come in today.
As we, the family member, we are here to expect them, to meet them, to make them comfortable, to feel like they are at home. Yeah.
How's it feeling like for you as a family member?
Myself, I'm happy 100% because my family member, the elder one, stay in South Africa for 25 years now, and he never come back home. So I'm so happy, and the family, our parents, everybody's happy to see them.
Oh, me try, my sister. Oh, say the meaning didn't come on. Experience a man on say, and yet, say no more tea, and yet, and koyi.
See how you handle feeling it the same.
Oh, many pa because if you to many so as I be fear.
Those are the remarks of the relatives of some of the returnees to Ghana. And let's hear from you. Do you have a relative or have you yourself returned from South Africa back home? The number is 055 11 11 997. In education tonight, academic work in pre-tertiary schools across the country could be disrupted if teacher unions carry through a threat to escalate the ongoing strike in the Takwa Nswaye municipality, or teachers in the municipality laid down their tools following the alleged assault of 3 teachers of Adewoso MA Basic School by military personnel on April 30th. The incident is said to be linked to tensions around illegal mining activities in the area. The Ghana National Association of Teachers (NAT), the National Association of Graduate Teachers (NAGRAT), and other teacher unions say they are incensed by the refusal of the Ghana Armed Forces to take action against those soldiers.
We will not go there. Any attempt to go there will amount to showing disrespect to the teaching profession. The military is a profession, so are teachers. We have all been provided under Article 190. Nobody is important than the other. The military people cannot come and beat us and we go to them. We are not, how do you call it, weak people. Oh. We are not. The Constitution provides for us ways of venting out our rights. And one of them is the strike demonstration and all those things. We'll get them done. We will not allow ourselves. We will not go there. If the military people feel that they are right and they will not even extend the olive branch and they are expecting not teachers to go there, it will not happen.
And the circumstances surrounding the arrest and detention of Asante Achim North MP Ohene Kwame Frimpong have now been confirmed as an alleged fraud and money laundering case. Ohene Kwame Frimpong was arrested at the Schiphol airport in the Netherlands while in transit to the UK upon request from the United States and has since been in detention for the past 16 days. The reason for his arrest has since been unclear. But speaking to Isaac Ofieje on PM Express last night, the Majority Chief Whip, Roxanne Nelson Dafiamakbo, revealed that he's under investigation for alleged fraud. Listen to him.
No, we have requested for some information we have supplied, but...
Did that include the reason for his arrest?
No. Why? What I'm saying is that they requested for some information
from Parliament?
From Parliament.
And
we have written.
Did you also request for any information from them? Why?
Why should we?
We need to know the reason for his arrest. He's been detained for 15 days.
Yes. So we have lawyers in the matter. They are fighting for him to get...
And the lawyers have not requested for the reason for his arrest?
Now, I know that they've requested.
What is the update?
Now, what I know is that they are saying he's under investigations.
For what?
For, if I remember from what the lawyer told me, for fraud or, fraud and or, I think, money laundering. You understand?
Yeah.
Under investigations. Now, do you detain somebody for this long for under investigations? That is why we are saying that we should allow the bail application to be gone into, and then we'll see how it goes.
That's the Majority Chief Whip, Roxanne Nelson Dafiamakbo. He also says his team of lawyers have filed a bail application for his release.
The lawyers have successfully filed for his bail today.
Okay.
They filed a bill today successfully. And so we are praying that they'll be given a hearing sometime within the week so that the bail hearing can be expeditiously conducted. Every support that we can give from Parliament, we have given. The government has also supported. The foreign minister has been able to coordinate the work of our ambassador to The Hague, Ambassador Edison, trying to support and offer him every assistance and courtesies that are available so that he can competently defend himself in the preliminary hearing in terms of the bail application. So that's where we are.
But where is he now at the moment? Is he still in Amsterdam?
Yes, he's still in custody in Amsterdam. And so the hearing will be done in the Dutch courts in The Hague.
Away from Parliament, the Ghana Leather and Footwear Manufacturers Association has staged a protest calling on the government to increase tariffs on footwear imports from countries outside the African Continental Free Trade Area. According to the group, the growing dominance of foreign products on the Ghanaian market is driving a decline in patronage of locally manufactured goods. They are calling for 0% import duty on raw materials like synthetic rubber used for local production, which will lower their production cost and further allow made-in-Ghana goods to compete fairly. The following report has more.
The Ghana Leather and Footwear Manufacturers Association has argued that the influx of cheaper imported footwear is crippling local industries and threatening jobs within Ghana's leather and footwear sector. According to the association, recent data from the Ghana Statistical Service indicates that about 70% of footwear sold in Ghana between 2024 and 2025 were imported from China, with a total import value estimated at $40 million. At a press conference in Kumasi, the group warned that without urgent intervention, several small and medium-scale producers could be forced out of business due to mounting competition from imported products. President of the association, Gilbert Akwesin Tim, says local manufacturers are struggling to compete despite paying a 10% duty at the port on raw materials and production-related imports.
It has become a bare fact that many of us today standing here buy every pair of shoe. We bury our dreams at the port. We ship millions of dollars to China and we import poverty back home. This is not just a business issue. It is a national economic concern. The Ghana Leather and Footwear Manufacturer Association, GALFAM, representing footwear manufacturer leather producers, traders across Ghana, wishes to express a deep concern over the massive inflow of cheap imported footwear from China that is threatening the survival of Ghana leather and shoe industry.
The group is, however, calling on the government to introduce protective trade measures, including higher tariffs on imports originating from outside the AFCFTA zone, to encourage the consumption of made in Ghana products and support local industrial growth.
Tariff equality, increased tariff on finished synthetic leather goods from outside African trade continental zone, mandatory local procurement, and executive directives must mandated state agencies, schools be sourced 100% certified local manufacturing. Launching Buy Ghana-made footwear campaign, prioritizing local made. Port enforcement, stop misqualification of finished shoes as raw materials at the ports. Affordable financing, open access to low interest rate through Ghana Exim Bank for industrial machines.
For Joe News, Nana Bwachitan Kwayadom, Kumasi.
In other stories this evening, President Mahama has described this year's Hajj operations as largely successful. He said he had received encouraging reports on accommodation, feeding arrangements, transport, and the overall well-being of pilgrims in the Holy Land. The president commended the Ghana Hajj Board and all stakeholders for their dedication and hard work in ensuring a smooth and successful pilgrimage exercise.
Our focus now remains on creating jobs, supporting local enterprises, expanding opportunities for young people, and improving living conditions for ordinary Ghanaians. Through our 24-hour economy policies, skills development initiatives, apprenticeship programs, and industrial transformation agenda, we aim to create sustainable employment opportunities for our youth. No community will be left behind in this national reset agenda. I'm particularly pleased with the progress we are making with development initiatives in our Zongo communities. Very soon, construction and rehabilitation of roads and other infrastructure projects will begin in several Zongo communities across the country. We are starting with the Koforidua Zongo area, the road network, and similar projects will be replicated in other Zongo communities. We are determined to improve infrastructure, sanitation, education, healthcare, and economic opportunities across all Zongos in Ghana. I'm also pleased to announce that through the Youth Employment Agency, the government has so far recruited 6,000 Arabic teachers to support Islamic education and create employment for young people. And I must add that the 6,000 Arabic teachers have been fully paid.
That's President John Mahama there. He also said he had received encouraging reports on accommodation. And in his remark, the National Chief Imam, Sheikh Nuhu Shaributu, expressed excitement and thanked the president for his support, which he said contributed to the smooth running of this year's Hajj operations.
This year's Hajj operations have largely been successful. About 6,900 Ghanaian pilgrims were airlifted to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to undertake the sacred pilgrimage. I've received encouraging reports on their accommodation.
President John Dramani Mahama. Still, we will go ahead to be thankful to Almighty Allah for giving us no other person than the current president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Maleche kowa ya ga abin da ke gudana ai na wurin huskan yin aji da zuwa haji da kai garin haji kowa ga abin da ke. They are all witnesses to what is happening with respect to the smooth running of the Hajj this year and all other good things.
Mala yace President John Dramani Mahama Allah zai taimake ka.
Your Excellency, this is your support.
Allah ya sake fada a cikin Al-Qur'ani.
Allah has again indicated in the Holy Quran.
Yace in tansurullaha yansurkum. Allah bai bukatan taimako.
If you support Allah or you support the work of Allah, but Allah indeed does not need help.
Ma'ana in kun taimake bayin Allah, Allah ya taimake.
In other words, if you are supportive of the servants of God.
Allahu Akbar. Mala yace dana President John Dramani Mahama mutun daya ne, amma shi kuma shine mutane baki daya kuma.
My son, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, is just a single person, but he represents a multitude.
That's the chief imam there, Sheikh Osman Nuhu Shaributu, through his spokesperson there. And let's read some of the messages that have been sent into our WhatsApp platform. Francis in Accra says to the teacher unions, they should stop seeking for recognition. No amount of their demands will make the Ghana Armed Forces apologize to them. MPB and its MPs to hold press conference and accuse and take the foreign minister to the Supreme Court for evacuating Ghanaians in South Africa to Ghana against their will. And this is Wisdom from Ketu South. He says, I welcome the first batch of the Ghanaians back home from South Africa. But my question is, are we also going to allow the South Africans to also operate their businesses in our country? And we have Samuel Philip Abuchi from Keta. He says, though I don't have relatives among the evacuees, I truly appreciate the President of Ghana, John Mahama, and the Foreign Minister, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, for all that they've done for us. Let's bring you more stories this evening. And the municipal assemblies in the Greater Accra region say they are now ready to intensify the crackdown on air pollution. Under the Breathe Cities initiative, 15 assemblies have been equipped with 3 air quality monitoring sensors each to help track pollution levels, identify hotspots, and support enforcement against activities such as open waste burning, industrial emissions, and vehicular pollution. Authorities believe the expanded monitoring network will provide real-time data to guide policy decisions and strengthen efforts to protect public health as concerns over poor air quality continue to grow. The following report has more.
The pollution is all around us, in the smoke from vehicles, the burning of waste, and the dust hanging over busy roads in Accra. But for a long time, there was limited scientific data to show just how polluted some communities really are. Clean Air Fund lead in Ghana, Desmond Appiah, says that remains a major challenge across Africa.
The level of air quality data collection in Africa is very low.
The pollution comes from many sources. One major concern is open burning, but city authorities say monitoring offenders has not always been easy. Environmental and Municipal Health Officer for Ayawaso North, Richard Donko, says one of their monitoring locations recorded worrying pollution levels.
So it was a great concern.
For years, some assemblies had no monitoring equipment at all.
We didn't have even one.
Now, organizations like Breathe Accra are trying to change that. With funding support from Breathe Cities, the project is expanding its air quality monitoring network across Accra. In Phase 2, 13 municipal assemblies are each receiving 3 additional sensors. That brings the number of real-time air quality sensors in Accra to more than 50. Project coordinator for Breathe Accra, Kelvin Yeboah, says the goal is to help assemblies make decisions backed by data.
So we expect that going forward, the assemblies will be able to enforce the bylaws on open burning and the rest.
For Joy News, Michael Ashale. This story was a collaboration with New Narratives. Funding was provided by the Clean Air Fund, which had no say in the story's content.
Let's do business. Winston is here with the latest.
Thank you, Ken. Welcome to the business news on Newsstand, brought to you by MTN Business. Welcome to the new world of business. Kingdom Books and Stationery, Syntex Tanks and Pepsodent charcoal, and herbal. And now to our first business story. The Chief Executive of Ghana Investment Promotion Center, Simon Maggi, announced that provisional figures indicate that foreign direct investment inflows into Ghana hit some $2.61 billion in value for the year 2025. According to him, this is a positive signal which shows that investors are receiving the call that Ghana is open for business, as mentioned by President John Dramani Mahama. Mr. Maggi disclosed this at a retreat by the board of the GIPC to review strategies for the remaining year and find solutions to some challenges facing investment attractions into the country.
I'm sure in a month or two we'll release the full FDI investment data for 2025. But so far we've seen in excess of 2.6 billion FDI coming during the year 2025. And so that is an indication that indeed something is happening in the country. And we've also seen many of the companies that have made announcements. I believe, as we said, the announcements by businesses to invest well over 5 billion over the next couple of years in our country is also known to all of you. We've heard the Jubilee Partners, we've heard of the AI, we've seen what ENI has also said. So this is an indication that yes, the country is open. There are a lot also coming through the manufacturing sector.
Simon Maggi is the Chief Executive of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center. Now, away from that, the Tema Oil Refinery has received approximately 1 million barrels of Bongo crude oil to support ongoing refining operations in a move aimed at strengthening Ghana's energy security and reducing dependence on imported petroleum products. There is more in this report.
The crude cargo, which arrived aboard the MT Cap Felix, was purchased from Shell and supplied through Toll's tolling partner, Fujairah Triangle Commodities Trading, under an arrangement to support the refinery's operational recovery. Management of Toll says the latest shipment marks another major step in reviving stable refining activities and reducing Ghana's dependence on imported refined petroleum products. Known for its low sulfur quality and high refining yields, is expected to produce significant volumes of LPG, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, aviation turbine fuel, and fuel oil for both domestic and regional markets. Management reaffirmed its commitment to operational excellence, transparency, and transforming the refinery into a competitive energy hub for Ghana and the West African sub-region.
That was a Business Desk report. Ishmael Yamson and Associate Business Roundtable comes off tomorrow at 9 a.m. The Ishmael Yamson Associate Business Roundtable will come off tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel, and the following report has more.
The program is a high-level platform that brings together key voices from the business community, government, investment, entrepreneurship, and industry to have practical conversations about growth, opportunity, and the future of business. The idea behind the Ishmael Yamson and Associates Business Roundtable is to create a space where decision makers and emerging leaders can engage openly, share perspectives, and identify solutions that can support businesses and the wider economy. This year's edition is inspired by the need for more purposeful dialogue between the private sector, policymakers, entrepreneurs, investors, and other stakeholders. At a time when businesses are navigating changing market conditions, rising competition, technological shifts, and new economic realities, the event provides a timely platform to discuss what is working, what needs to change, and where the next opportunities lie.
That's all for business here on News Now. My name is Winston Taki. Over to you, Ken.
Thank you, Winston. Excitement and happiness continue to build as we gear up for the much-anticipated Hits FM Rep Your Jersey event happening this Saturday at the Aviation Social Center. Get ready for an unforgettable experience filled with music, fun, energy, and pure football passion as fans proudly represent their favorite clubs and teams in style. From thrilling moments to great vibes and non-stop entertainment, listen to some excitement from attendees ahead of the big event as anticipation continues to rise across the city.
Okay, so you know what? Saturday is the finals of the UEFA Champions League, and Hits FM is having the Rep Your Jersey at the Aviation Social Center. You know what? I will be there. My team is not playing. My team is Manchester United. I don't want Arsenal to win this, for them to come and brag over us for this year. The EPL is enough. So I'm going to support PSG. Come there, support me, join me, let's support PSG so we can defeat Arsenal. I hope to see you there on that day.
For life, you know. Iowa 05, I'm repping Hit FM, rep your Gyasi at the Aviation Social Center. What do you say? It is what it is. Boga, show just in the bra. What do you say? I'm England idiot. When you are the Gunners. But I'm a Chelsea, but this time around, I'm rooting for the Gunners. England. Enko Paris. For life, repping Gunners. We out.
There's only one place to be on the 30th of May 2026, and that place is definitely the Aviation Social Center. We are going to see the Arsenal and PSG match. You don't want to miss it. Let's see who is taking the crown. It's Rep Your Gyasi. Come with your jersey because I definitely will be there with my Arsenal jersey. You definitely have to be there to the Aviation Social Center on 30th May 2026. See you there. I'll be there, so see you there.
Come in, Hit FM, Rep Your Gyasi. I am going to be there live on Saturday 30th. I'm a Barcelona fan, but because of my boss Fred, I am going to be in support of Arsenal. I hope to see you there.
It's the Hit FM Rep Your Gyasi coming live at the Aviation Social Center on the 30th of May, which is this Saturday. Today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll be there, so come and join us, have fun. Bye.
Hi everybody, the Hit FM Rep Your Gyasi is happening live on Saturday at the Aviation Social Center. I'm so happy and I'm so glad to support my team, the Arsenal, because on that day, you know, we are going to be taking the cup, you know, we are going to be celebrating. So all the haters, all the lovers, please come, I'll be there, and I hope I see you there too.
That should be much, much interesting, and we hope to see all our listeners there. That's it for Newsnight, though. But before we go, a few of the messages you've been sending to our WhatsApp platform. Major One in Kumasi says, if the Armed Forces of Ghana is not taking the necessary steps to deal with the soldiers who abused the teachers, NAT and NAGRAD should identify them and impose teaching ban on all the children and wards of such soldiers. When they realize that their children and wards are not being taught, they will do the needful. Jonas Tenkran says the teacher unions are not seeking recognition by asking for what is duly theirs. We are fully behind any teacher who demands their rights, who are all the other professional author that contributed to teachers. Give the teacher their due. And Promise from Keta says, I thank God for the life of the Ghanaian citizens who have arrived safely in Accra. You are warmly welcome, but I want the African leaders to do something serious about this xenophobic attacks in order for the peace to prevail. Those are some of the messages you've been sending to our WhatsApp platform. Thank you very much for being a part of the show. To our Muslim brothers and sisters, happy Eid al-Adha. Have a good evening.